Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Dwarven Tavern. I am Dr. Jeff Goins, and today, first of all, I got a ton of really cool new Traveler books that I'm gonna do, but first, we're gonna get on with this fella. This game is called Mothership, and Mothership is it's won quite a few awards. Not like the most award-winning show on the strip, like in Gatlinburg or Branson, Missouri, but it's won a bunch of Ennies and some other awards as well. So I'm going to find out why. I've seen a couple of reviews online, and they're positive talk about the game. It's kind of interesting because it doesn't come in books. I thought it was a board game at first, but alas, it is just a box full of information. So it's got a couple of really nice maps. And before I get into anything in depth, we're going to take a look at the surface stuff of it. This is kind of a reaction for me because I have not looked at this game yet. So I'll skip through. I'll jump around a little bit. Most of my videos, I try to have it like a almost like a stream of consciousness kind of thing. Although it's not that deep, I'm barely conscious most of the time. However, this game comes with a really nice. I mean, it's a boxed set, much like other games that are boxed sets. It comes with counters, like pawns, and then it has a number of books. I mean, it has a positive number of books. There are, zero is also a number of books, but in this case, it comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It comes with 8 small books. The Player's Survival Guide, the Warden's Operation Manual, the Shipbreaker's Toolkit, Unconfirmed Contact Reports, another Bug Hunt, which I believe it's the introductory adventure for the Mothership sci-fi horror game, and I'm all about the sci-fi horror. Let's see, Dead Planet, a violent incursion into the land of the living for the Mothership, a Pound of Flesh, and Gradient Descent. So, sci-fi horror is very, very difficult to get right, as I'm sure a lot of you are aware. Jump scares suck. I hate jump scares. I don't like movies with jump scares. So far, the best movie that I have seen of late that doesn't really have any jump scares to speak of is the movie Hereditary. Hereditary is an excellent horror movie. They kind of ruined it in the last couple of minutes with the unnecessary exposition, because they kind of explained the whole movie in the last couple of minutes. I'm sorry if that's a spoiler, but you might like it. I don't know. I didn't like that part of it. All the rest of the movie was primo horror. It wasn't sci-fi horror, but so in the player's book here on page 12 and 13, they've got some decent illustrations. The damage is for the weapons. They've got the cost of range, damage, shots, wounds, etc., etc. Wound type, which is cool, is like gore for the boarding axe. Yes, please. Gunshot, blunt force, fire explosion, explosive, fire/explosives, and so forth. So they're paying very close attention to the things that need to be paid attention to, it seems, which is, weapons and damage. I mean, this is a sci-fi horror flick, movie, book, game. That's the word. It's a sci-fi horror game. They've got a table for trinkets, patches, equipment. Illustrations, again, as I said, are comic book. I mean, I like the comic book look for armor here on page 1415. There is a giant, on page 16, it's a giant space jockey looking dude from Alien. So it looks like they're paying homage to the Thing I see here on page 26. So how are the rules? Well, the in the player's book, you roll your stats, you roll your saves. Characters have 3 saves: sanity, fear, and body. Which, without one of those, the other 2 are kind of screwed. So your saving throws, your saves are actual stats that you roll. Your 4 stats: strength, speed, intellect, and combat. Okay. Step 5, you gain stress. Stress and the minimum stress both start at 2. Trauma response. Choose your skills, of course. Roll your loadout. Oh, you roll your health. Your health is a separate roll. Okay. And then finishing up with polish. So that says it's simple. It's to the point. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Then, of course, you have no skills. You got trained skills, expert skills, master skills. And that is a threshold, it appears. So you've got trained skills at 10 plus expert skills 15 and so forth. Master skills plus 20. Panic checks. Okay. How do I relieve stress? In the corner, page 20. Sex. How about that? Because that's what I was thinking before I read it. With no skills, you're at a disadvantage. Okay. All right, so from what I'm gathering, without giving too much away, you can get trained skills. You spend the requisite amount of time and credits. Trained skills is 2 years plus 10,000 credits and materials. Expert skills are 4 years plus 50,000 credits, and master skills are 6 years and 200,000 credits and materials. So if you live that long, you can get master skills from apparently nothing. So that's good. You've got a turn order, surprise. What can you do? Attack, bandage a wound, check vital signs, move, fire a weapon, fire a vehicle's weapon, maneuver a pilot, or pilot a vehicle. I'll learn how to read one of these days. Operate a machine, reload a weapon, and so forth. It's not an exhaustive thing, but it says use your head, be, common sense. Death. When you die, a warden makes a death save, and a warden is the game master, of course. By placing 1d10 in a cup, shaking the cup, and placing it face down on a table, covering the die. As soon as someone spends a turn checking your vitals, the die is revealed, and the roll is looked up on the death table below. 0, you're unconscious. You wake up in 2d10 minutes. Reduce your maximum health by 1d5. All the way up to, if you roll a 5 to 9, you have died. Roll up a new character. So, I mean, this game is all about the dangers of space. Nice little chest burster here under medical care. I like the surgeon with the big battle axe gun. on page 35. Okay. All right. So, Mothership, you got your character profile. You can make on the last page and back cover of the player's survival guide, you can make a photocopy of that for your character sheets and so forth. So I'm going to spend a few moments and read, and I will be right back.
Eventually.
I was just looking over the Warden's operation manual, and I've had preparing. They give a really good chain of events that makes for a decent horror game in acts as if it were a movie. Okay. Act 1 is a transgression. Someone knowingly or unknowingly awakens the horror from its slumber. Act 2, omens. The horror heralds its arrival through signs and signals, like a rash, and it shows it on page 8. Spikes growing out of your neck and so forth. Manifestation. The horror reveals its true form to the players, as in The Thing or Alien. Act 4, banishment. Players race against the clock to fight back to attempt to destroy the horror. And Act 5, slumber. The horror relents for now. So, that is an excellent timeline of events that every good warden can follow. Or not. You can do it in any way you want. You can start the game out with any act you want. Even the slumber part, you start that out and work your way backwards if you want, or whatever. Another thing that I liked in the Warden's manual is the campaign frames, like the space truckers, private mercenaries, explorers, dogs of war, and so forth. On page 42, creating a starting area. I mean, it's a small book, but it has a lot of really good information really quickly, presented really efficiently, and I do like that. The Shipbreaker's Toolkit. And take a look over that. I'll be right back.
Later that same evening.
Okay, so what I have discovered in the Shipbreaker's Toolkit is that it has a number of ships that have floor plans. It's not really floor plans. Some of them have floor plans, but they're presented well. They look realistic. It looks like a real technical manual of ships. It's not a huge number of ships, but it's plenty. I'm sure that it would be very easy to come out with supplements with additional ships. It has deck plan icons and everything you need to know about the number of ships that are in this particular game. So that's pretty cool. Since it's a horror game, I mean it's not at all a board game, but it's very conducive to that kind of fast play. So I'm going to take a few minutes and look at the unconfirmed contact reports.
A few moments later.
Okay, so the unconfirmed contact reports is it's basically a monster manual of things like little gods, and I like the Greys, Entity, LKA5, and so forth. It's just a number of enemies that can be fought, that can kill you. And then the rest are adventures, like another bug hunt, dead planet, a pound of flesh. I mean, they give you a really decent amount of stuff for your even little carrying. They give you a nice little set of dice, which in this case it's all D20s and D10s, so not a lot of dice to have to futz with. However, it's a pretty straightforward game. It's simple. It's presented efficiently and clearly, I think. So I will give this 5 axes because it does what it says it's going to do, and it comes with a nice dungeon master screen, warden screen, and everything. So yeah, it's good stuff. Good stuff. I'm pretty impressed, and I will probably be playing it very soon. Bum, 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 bum. So it's from Tuesday Night Games, and on the back it's got the list of contents and so forth. So that is Mothership. It's a good game. It's won a lot of awards. So it's Ennies and so forth. So I'm pretty okay with that. It seems fair. They did put a lot of work into it, and it made a lot of money for somebody. But it's certainly worth taking a look at. So there you have it. Tuesday Night Games, Mothership, horror, sci-fi, which is it's hard to get right, and I think they got it right. I think they got it right. So there you go. Thanks for watching. I am, as always, Dr. Jeff Goins, wishing for you to want for nothing but adventure. And at first I feared it, then I charged. Thank you for watching again, and we'll see you next time.